All right, what's happening? So look, can we all just assume that since Meech is gone right now, that every episode is just going to be full of tangents and us traveling down rabbit holes or blowholes, as we're going to call them now, and you'll find out why in about 7 minutes. Let's see. Today's show is, what do we touch on? The Bruins losing the Islanders. We talk about that. A little bit of baseball peppered in here and there, along with football. And then there's some basketball talk, but mostly, as I have mentioned before, a lot of tangents today. Anything else? Oh, yeah, right. The title of the episode. Why is it called W.A.R.P.I.G.S? Hold on, I got to pull this up. It's an acronym. You'll find out where it comes from throughout the episode. But what it stands for is we all really prefer if you get stoned. Also, if your name is Kyle, I'm sorry. All right, welcome to this episode of Stone Sports. I am Bert. With me, as always, I have Dubs. Say what up, Dubs.
Здравствуйте.
You cut out there. You're a little loud. Let me turn you down. Okay, let's try that.
You can't silence me.
Finally. What's going on, man?
Chilling, bro. Just got back from playing basketball. Threw my back out last week. Thought it was better. Quickly realized it's not. Got the heat and pad on right now. We are playing through the pain.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
How'd you hurt your back? Weren't you in like a car accident like when we first met?
That was forever ago, but I don't think it was from that. My back's just kind of garbage. I think it's from delivering, and I had a bad bed for a while, so it's just like
genetics.
But fuck, what were you just talking about?
I don't know. I slept like shit for the past
really
24 hours.
Show.
Let me tell you my sleep schedule for the past 24 hours.
Let's hear it, homie.
2 days ago, like 2 nights ago, I decided I wanted to read about the lipstick murder. Do you know about the lipstick murder?
I do.
Yeah, so I decided I was going to read about that. So that had me up till like 7 in the morning. But I had to go to the studio to use their piano because we don't have like a real piano. We have like a keyboard, and I wanted a real piano. So we went over there to use their piano at noon. So I went to sleep at 7. I got up at 11. Then I got home at like 10 o'clock last night. I fell asleep at 10:30. I woke up at 4 a.m. today and then fucked around, went back to sleep at 8 a.m. and woke up at like 11. It's just fucked up. Like when you don't sleep continuously and so you're just like consistently tired all day? That's where I'm at right now. So don't rely on me to remember a goddamn thing is really what I'm getting at here.
Fair play. This is Stone Sports. It's okay.
Yeah, I think we were talking about your week, and you said you played basketball and threw out your back. Is that correct?
No, I threw out my back. That's what we were saying.
Yeah.
I threw out my back drunk at a party, picking somebody up like a fucking idiot. I hoisted Selena on my shoulders, and she was crawling down off my back, and I thought she was falling, and I tried to catch her, but she wasn't actually falling, and I threw my back out. But I thought it was better. I went to go play basketball today, and I got home and realized it is not better.
I haven't done that in, I don't know, a decade. It's painful.
It's like my lower left back, like the lower left part of my back.
You need a chiropractor.
Any chiropractors listening to the show? Hit me.
What would be a good name for a chiropractor? I feel like
first and last name, or
just first name, like Eric. That's a pretty good chiropractor.
Chuck.
Chuck's a really good one. Chuck is a good name for anything. You could Chucks could do their options are limitless. What about a Sabina? That'd be a pretty good female chiropractor name. I feel like that I would be okay if I was in her hands. I'd be, you're not gonna kill me. You don't know that Sabina? You don't know that name? I believe it's a German name.
Are you trying to say subpoena?
No. I think it's a German name.
Olga. That's a
Oh,
German
oh,
name.
bro, I know what we need to do before we get to the oof. We got to shout out fucking Ned Beatty. He died today, 83 years
Who?
old. Do you know who Ned Beatty is?
The name sounds familiar.
He's in the original Superman movie. He plays like the dumb guy. Have you seen Deliverance? Come on.
No.
You've never seen Deliverance?
No.
Oh, he's the one the rednecks like let's not use the R, like violate. They violate him. We'll put it that way. But yeah, great actor.
Rudy. He's in Rudy.
Is he in? He might. Yeah, I think he is in Rudy.
He's Rudy's dad.
Yeah, Ned Beatty. That's Ned Beatty.
Okay.
Yeah, he died today. 83. R.I.P.
R.I.P.
T's and P's to you, bro.
T's and P's.
All right. So, what's up with this oof? Hit me.
Oh, I will. So, we are in my neck of the woods for our oof of the week this week. My mom alerted me to this story. Shout out. So, we're in Provincetown. We have a veteran lobster diver named Michael Packard.
Where's Provincetown?
He, the very, very tip of Cape Cod. But Michael Packard was doing his second dive of the weekend or day.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know which one it was, but 56-year-old Packard dove down to the bottom of the ocean about 10 feet from the bottom. Packard eaten by a whale.
What? Like Pinocchio'd?
The whale came through, opened its mouth, and just and he was in his mouth for like 30 seconds, 45 seconds. He said his respirator fell out for a minute, and he was like, "I got to get that." And then he's like, "I'm definitely gonna die in here." And
holy shit!
Two teenage kids, which what my mom said, one of the kids got a text from the mom like at school that just said, "Dad got eaten by a whale."
What the fuck?
So
did he survive?
He did. No injuries.
Holy shit.
He struggled, and the whale began shaking its head so that Packard could tell he didn't like the whale was not a fan of the man.
Yeah.
He estimated he was in the whale for 30 to 40 seconds before the whale finally surfaced and spit him out. And he just like saw white water, and like everyone that was on the boat with him saw spit him back out.
Fuck.
They took him to the hospital. He was fine. He said there's an interview out there with him explaining.
That's amazing.
But he thought it was a shark at first. And he's like, no, I'm not getting ripped apart by teeth. I'm in a fucking whale.
He got straight fucking... what's his name in the Bible? Is it Jonah that gets eaten by the whale? I think it's Jonah. I don't know.
Not a big Bible guy.
Catholics, write me. Let me know if I'm wrong. Correct me, and I'll, address it on the next episode. That is fucking crazy. Did he have like a knife or anything?
No, he was literally just like picking up lobsters off the fucking bottom of the ocean, and
Bruh,
just like
right.
rolled up and
This is day one stuff, dude. If you're going into the ocean, carry a knife. If you're going like in the ocean, I mean, like if you're like swimming, whatever, like, don't be a little bitch. But if you're like,
I guess I can't
diving,
say he didn't.
Right. Right.
Did I go robot or did you go robot? No, we're good.
I don't know.
I can't say he didn't have a knife, but it didn't say that he did in the article.
That motherfucker better have a knife. You know he's gonna have a knife
I would
now.
hope. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I wouldn't want to stab a whale. Let's be real. But if he
but
fucking
if
tried
you
to
just, like, give
swallow
it a little...
me, yeah, give it a little poke. Hello? Hello? And he's gone.
Yeah, you give a little tongue poke. We're back.
There you are.
Give him a little tongue poke, like right on the, or like right in the uvula. It'll be like, ah!
Yeah, like right up in the top
whales,
of his mouth.
Wait, do whales have uvulas?
I fucking do not know, and we're gonna find out right fucking now.
And while the whale has a uvula hanging above his soft palate, whales don't have uvulas at all. Nemo was wrong.
Whales
Fuck
don't
you, Pixar.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. They just like swallow shit whole. You know?
Yeah, why would they need it?
Yeah, I feel like it would be like counterproductive to their eating process.
Yeah.
We've gone deep into a rabbit hole here about whale
More like a
anatomy.
blowhole.
Hey, pretty good. Pretty good. I wish I could see your face when you thought of that joke because I bet it lit up. Baseball?
Baseball.
So what's going on, bro? What do you want to talk about
seen-
when it comes to the baseballs?
Have you seen my baseball?
Have you seen? Is that going to be like the weekly sting for the segment now?
I don't think it's gonna be weekly, but it might make an appearance from time to time.
Yeah, fair enough. Seems to be making a weekly appearance. What do you want to talk about? What's on the agenda? What's on the docket?
The Darnell docket. That one also makes like a weekly appearance. Garrett Cole. He was asked about the sticky substances. You know, the MLB's been cracking down on foreign substances.
Yeah.
Garrett Cole's been one of the people that has been blamed a lot for using it.
Yeah.
Spin rate changed dramatically in like one season's time, and just like Trevor Bauer. That's old news, but he was asked about it, and he literally stuttered for like 12 to 15 seconds, and then he said, I don't quite know how to answer that.
Didn't he basically say something like this last time?
Yeah. Like there's so much evidence against him and Bauer that they just don't know what they're using.
They're pleading the fifth.
Yeah.
Wow. That's hilarious. I mean,
it's pretty funny.
What are you going to do? You know, I don't know. I guess it doesn't
They
bother
need to,
me that much.
I don't really give a fuck personally. I'm not trying to hit a fucking 91 mile an hour slider with a crazy spin rate on it, but it doesn't bug me.
Yeah, I mean, I guess like the only problem is like if other people aren't using them, then that's fucked up. But you know, you should just let everyone use it at that point. I guess
seems really like the most people. To be made. Seems like a lot of people are anyway.
Yeah,
but I just thought it was funny because he literally just stuttered and then went, I don't know how to answer
that. I plead the fifth.
Essentially,
have
you had this Mountain Dew Major Melon?
No, man, I haven't had a Mountain Dew in almost 2 years since I fucking died from Mountain Dew overdose. Yeah, we'll have to tell that story sometime.
That's a live stream story.
Yeah, it is for sure. Yo, quick question.
Yes, sir.
Turkey and Swiss or ham and Swiss? Go. Don't think about it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No Swiss, but ham. Swiss cheese kind of sucks dick.
Yeah, sorry. But no, I hear you. But I'm saying if I gave you a turkey and Swiss sandwich and a ham and Swiss
turkey
sandwich.
Sucks. I'd rather ham. Turkey's like the most bland meat. We've had this conversation before.
We probably have. True.
Remember the Thanksgiving episode? You guys shit all over me.
Right, yeah, because you said like everything was garbage.
Yeah.
And that's
all the food is garbage.
It's categorically untrue. Like yams are fucking delicious. Stuffing is so good. Mashed potatoes are the
Stuffing's
jam.
Okay. Mashed potatoes make me puke.
Like you're fucking I can't help the fact that like you're dumb as hell when it comes to Thanksgiving food.
Dumb as hell.
Speaking of which, I realized editing the last show that my fucking voice is so my southern
dumb
accent.
As hell.
My southern accent is getting so much worse, dude. It's getting so. I wrote a note down here. Let me find it. Hold on, I'm pulling up my notes. Give me just a moment.
Behind the scenes.
Only when it comes to certain words. Like on the last episode, if you listen towards the end when we get to football, I literally sometimes I like hyperbolically will be like football. But yes, last week I literally went football, and I was like, oh no, it's happening because. You know, I have a disdain for the redneck accent. I don't like it. It's like, speak English properly, please. It annoys me. Anyway, I just wanted to get that off my chest. I'm feeling self-conscious about it. Please don't make fun of me. Back to baseball.
Times, dude.
What?
Discord was doing its Discord.
Oh. I said all that, and then I just hear you go, times, dude. What? Baseball.
Chris Sale believes he'll pitch again before the end of the season, which is good to hear. We are getting into that time now where we could start to see him doing workouts, rehab sessions, things like that.
Right.
Hopefully it's sooner rather than later, but saying that he's confident he'll pitch again before the end of the season, which is nice, but it also makes me think it's not right around the corner.
Right.
And we desperately need it. Our pitching staff has been getting lit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's kind of been like an ongoing narrative for your team. Is like,
yeah,
you know, when
they
he does
started
come
out
back, is he
doing
gonna
well.
be like, you know, a shell of himself, or, you know, however fucking people say it.
Yeah. It's gonna be crucial. If he's 90% of Chris Sale, it's gonna be a win.
Yeah, right. Yeah, for sure.
Brian Hayes, standout rookie for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Really the only thing that's a standout for the Pittsburgh Pirates. He had a home run called back against the Dodgers for missing first base.
Yeah, I did not see this. Like I said, the last couple days have been hell. So.
It was like a really short home run, and they reviewed it. They thought they were reviewing it for that, and then they saw he missed first base, and apparently that's what the Dodgers and Dave Roberts were reviewing it for in the first place.
Fuck.
And he missed first base, so they called his fucking ass out. End of the inning. Good night.
Good night, nurse. That's like another oof of the week. Double oof of the week.
The Pirates are just producing oof on oof on oof on oof. They had the fucking W.A.R.P.I.G.S shit.
Yeah.
They're just a goddamn mess.
The Sabres of baseball. It's just.
Or are the Sabres the Pirates of hockey?
Yeah, I think that's a more apt way to say that. They're the Pirates of hockey. Especially, well, I don't know. The way they run their front office now. I don't know. Do you think they're going to fire their entire front office? I don't know.
They probably should. They're not doing anything.
Yeah, they're not moving at all. And it's just like, I don't, whatever. Fuck the Sabres.
They're going to have to get rid of their franchise player. They might as well get rid of everything else.
Yeah, you may as well blow it all up. We'll talk about blowing it up. We'll talk about blowing it up when we get to hockey. But what other baseball stuff?
We going to talk about blowing?
Yeah, we're going to talk about blowing hard.
Hardwood?
Nah, trumpets, bro. God, get your mind out of the gutter.
I was excited for basketball.
I got it. I know. Sorry.
Hall of Fame induction ceremony moved back to September so that it can take place with limited crowds.
Nice.
For baseball.
Fuck yeah. I've always wanted to go to that. I've heard it's so fucking dope.
The actual Hall of Fame was fucking awesome.
Yeah, I've heard the induction ceremony is lit.
Yeah.
Like I heard it's super cool. It's like a big parade.
I watched it when Pedro went in because they televised it.
Right.
Or the live stream it or something.
Right.
I remember watching it when Pedro went in.
Yeah, I heard it's really cool. I've always wanted to go.
For show.
For show. I want to go for show.
For show. Let's hit your Mets real quick, Birdie.
Uh-huh.
You guys have a player of the game championship belt now? What is that shit?
I don't know, but I kind of love it. It's pretty
consolation
awesome.
Prize.
Yeah, it's pretty great. Well, a lot of teams do that in
the turnover chain.
Yeah, or they've got
Miami football.
Yeah, the Rangers have a hat. The player of the game gets to wear. All the teams, a lot of teams have that thing. But I think a WWE championship belt is a
the Rangers would have a fucking hat.
Yeah, it's like a
it's the most bland ass shit.
No, it's it's from it has some connection to Broadway. I just don't know what the connection is. But it has some connection to Broadway. So that's why they use it.
Cute.
Yeah, well, Broadway's a big thing in New York. I'm not really a musical guy. It makes me uncomfortable. I think it's the vulnerability of people singing like that on stage. I get really uncomfortable and I don't like looking at it. So I can't watch musicals.
You don't like looking at it?
Nah, man. When motherfuckers are I don't know, anytime someone's being mega vulnerable, I don't like it. It's uncomfortable. Cause it's are they gonna fail? If this person fails and I have to watch this, ugh. It's
funny.
You
turn it into a joke.
It can be funny, but you ever go on YouTube and you watch videos of kids asking girls to prom and they just wholly reject them in front of everybody.
Miss Davis, you got prom with me?
It's oh my god, it's so fucking sad. I don't like it. It makes me uncomfortable. Musicals make me uncomfortable. Can we not talk about this anymore? Because I'm getting anxious.
Yeah, that's totally fine, dude. We didn't have to talk about them in the first place. You brought them up.
Fuck off. Yeah, the Mets belt. I kind of love it. I kind of think it's awesome. But
I was just scrolling through Twitter the other day and saw one of the fucking Mets players holding a belt.
I think it was Stroman.
Dugout. Yeah, it was Stroman.
Yeah,
Right.
I think it was Stroman. Yeah, I saw it too. It was pretty great.
It was pretty great. Last thing for baseball here, we're gonna hit the Dodgers. Max Muncy, the current NL WAR leader among position players, heads to the DL with is it a bicep strain or oblique strain?
Ooh, ouch.
Yeah, so Albert Pujols is going to be stepping into the first baseman role there. He's actually been slightly successful with the Dodgers so far. 5 home runs in his tenure thus far.
Nice. Yeah, he hasn't been there that long either.
No, he's been doing pretty solid there.
Yeah.
Definitely better there than he was doing for the Angels.
Right.
Went across town and
So they kept
figuring it
Muncy on first base because I think we discussed that like they might move him to another position.
Meach texted me after that and told me I was wrong about everything except that Dave Roberts was switches up the lineup a lot. He said that was a good point.
Good old Meach. Good old Meach.
Love it.
Yeah, gotta love it.
But yeah, Bellinger is staying in the outfield. He actually exited the game on Friday. Roberts said that injury isn't going to be too serious.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he played today or not, but I know he was out yesterday.
You know I don't know. I ain't watching no goddamn.
I know you don't know.
I ain't watching them goddamn.
You ain't watching no goddamn Dodgers.
I ain't watching no goddamn Dodgers. Basketball?
Basketball.
Yeah.
So we got a couple notes off the top here to get to, and then we'll go through the series so far briefly.
Take it away, Skitch.
Skitch?
Yeah.
Where'd you get Skitch from?
It's from a movie. Let's just move past it.
Okay.
Take it away, Skitch.
Nikola Jokic, the Joker, wins his first NBA MVP award for the Denver Nuggets. Good shit. I'm a big Nikola Jokic guy. He's one of the last true big men left in the league. All of them are starting to shoot threes and play a perimeter game. And
right.
While Jokic does have a great jump shot, he makes his money on the post. And Embiid's in that conversation too. I think those two are the last two true centers in the NBA right now. And Gobert, Rudy Gobert too.
That's such a great name. That's one of those names that we're always talking about. That could save the country, you know?
Yeah, everyone just named their kid Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, or like Chuck. You know?
Well, he's a chiropractor.
Yeah.
We don't want a bunch of chiropractors running around.
All right, I feel like that'd be all right. Nobody would be hurt.
It would, but we need other things.
Yeah, I guess so. Sure.
Like, what about a baker? What's a baker?
A baker?
We need somebody to bake us like pastries.
I don't know. I'm like Michael Scott. I just always think of ladies baking. I don't think of men baking.
Helen.
Yeah, that's a great baker's name. Helen.
Or Diane, maybe.
Yeah, I could see a Diane baking. What's a good name for a butcher? Butch? No, that's too on the nose. John? I feel like John's a pretty good butcher name. Kyle's, though. Let's be real.
What kind of name is John?
I feel like that's a good butcher's name. John the Butcher. Can see it.
Carl.
Kyle's, though. Kyle's are fucked. Kyle's, if it's My America, nobody gets named Kyle anymore. Because it's not helpful. It's not helpful to America. They're not contributing anything.
I'm cool with
that. Kyle's don't contribute anything. All right, we've gone way off topic again.
If your name's Kyle, I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry, bro. Blame your parents, not me.
Maybe switch to Cal?
Yeah, or just change your name legally to something dope.
W.A.R.P.I.G.S.
Oh my god. Yo, what's up? I'm W.A.R.P.I.G.S.
But you keep the last name something fucking basic as shit. Like, I'm Pig wood.
Yeah, I'm War.P.I.G. Wood. I like long walks on the beach and candle making. It's pretty good. I like that.
Off-roading ATVs.
Monster Energy. Yeah, he changes his name from Kyle, but he still does all Kyle things. Still just pounding monsters and taking the ATV out all day.
The next Kyle I meet, I'm just gonna go, did you say War.P.I.G.?
Me too. Oh my god. Oh, your name's War.P.I.G.? That's a dope name, bro. That's so dope.
And maybe they'll go, that's fucking dope. I should switch my name from Kyle to War.P.I.G. And that's how we do it, Bertie. This is how we get rid of the name Kyle.
This is how we do it. Yeah,
we figured that shit out.
Yeah, we're problem solving. That's what we do. We save America. We're true patriots.
Were we talking about sports?
Yeah, we were talking about basketball at some point.
We talked about the MVP. That's it.
Yeah, I think we were talking about Rudy, and I think that's like all we got to, and then I took us way off track.
So NBA All-Stars missed 370 of a possible 1,944 games this season. That is the highest percentage in a single season. So injuries are on the rise right now.
Yeah, I
or
why that is.
Could also be players just sitting out and shit too, because that's also happening a lot.
Yeah, that's true. I bet that is a higher percentage of that than we think. But I mean, injuries are on the rise this year. Like, I noticed it in hockey too. There's always a lot of injuries in hockey, but there seem to be a lot this year. So I wonder why that is. I don't know. I bet if Meech were here, he could probably make some connection. He's a good connect the dots guy. He's got his red string, solving murder cases all day.
He's also just got like a big like activity book just full of connected dots. he nailed all of them.
He played. I'm just seeing him right now, like doing the connect the dots, and then nailed it. Flips the page, does it again, nailed it.
He's also listening to this, probably going, "This motherfucker."
Sup, bro?
Next up on the list for NBA, Nate Bjorkgren fired after just one season at the helm. In my notes, I wrote Packers, but that's a professional ass fucking way of fixing shit. Because I just skipped over it and said Pacers, which is the right team.
Right.
Birdie,
yeah.
Birdie props, claps.
Yeah, no? Snaps. How about snaps? I'll give you some snaps. That's all you get.
I feel like they weren't genuine, so
well, fuck you, man.
It's always funny when you see a coach get fired after one season.
Yeah,
it's like, dude, why'd you hire him then?
That's so true. That's so true. And I don't know. I feel like you don't see it a lot, but
no, because most of the time, if you realize they're not the guy, you fuck up. You just have to kind of live with that for a little bit.
Yeah, you live for at least like 2 years.
They look at you going, "Why'd you hire them then?"
Right. Exactly. Yeah. That's I mean, maybe.
Unless there's like a very public
right
downfall in some regard,
right?
Or, falling out, so to
speak.
A
canceling, if you will.
I didn't. Right, but that didn't happen in this case.
Yeah, that's. Did they give a reason as to?
They just weren't successful.
Right. I mean, I mean, you got to kind of respect it then, right? Just be like, nope, get the fuck. It's a little.
Keep it moving.
Yeah, it's a little like cutthroat, but you got to do what you got to do. I guess desperate times call for desperate measures.
I pulled a negative out of it. You pulled a positive out of it. Look at that, Birdie. That's fucking podcasting. Here we go.
That's good cop, bad
LeBron.
Cop. Oh God, what about LeBron?
Well, good cop, bad cop. Where's Rachel?
Where is she?
Where is she? LeBron returning to number 6 next season to 23. No longer going to be LeBron's number with the Lakers. He's returning to number 6, which he wore with the Miami Heat. Apparently, he's also wearing it in Space Jam 2, which is the main reason he's changing to it for the next season.
That's kind of dumb.
A little bit, but at least it's not something brand new. At least he's worn 6.
Yeah. I wonder if you ever see that Robert Downey.
I don't know why you wouldn't. Oh, hold on. I don't know why you wouldn't just wear your current jersey number as while you're filming though.
Yeah, I don't know. It was probably some sort of creative decision because Michael Jordan was in all that. But
That's a good call.
um,
Good call.
you ever see that? I almost said Robert Downey Jr., but it's Robert De Niro. You ever see that Robert De Niro movie, The Fan, where he's like obsessed with Wesley Snipes, the baseball player, and he like
I'm obsessed
kidnaps
with
his
Wesley
kid.
Snipes, the person.
It's so weird because like the whole movie is about how like Wesley Snipes goes to a different team, and I can't even remember what team it is. It might be San Francisco, but he goes to a different team, and there's like a player there who won't give him his number, and he's like hitting like shit, and he's like all superstitious about it. I wonder if players are really like that in real life about their numbers. That's what I was really getting to. You think they're superstitious about it? I don't know.
Some people probably. I feel like some people probably are super, like, I need that number, and then there's other people.
Yeah, just don't give a fuck.
Fuck.
I'm
Dude,
not
put me in, like, 46.
superstitious.
I don't give a shit, dude.
I'm not superstitious, but I'm a little stitious. If Meech were here, he would have gotten that joke. That's an Office reference.
I got it. It just wasn't funny.
I'm gonna go drink some Drano and just like Heaven's Gate myself real quick.
Make sure you curl up in an Afghan.
Afghan.
Yeah. Be at least cozy while you drink your Drano.
That's probably a good call. This is going
nice
off the
warm
rails.
wool knit cap.
Baja hoodie. Some Birkenstocks.
Some stocks. Some Air Bethlehems.
Some Kind Bud.
Just ripping a kind pen.
Oh my
ripping
god.
my Birkenstocks.
Oh bro, I got these Birkenstocks, dude. They're so good for hacky.
You
stocks.
tried this kind pen, bro? Just gets you super high. Gets you way higher than anything else. Oh, it's like a vaporizer, but it's handheld. Crazy.
You can like rip it while you're like ripping Didge, bro.
Ripping Didge, ripping kind. Ripping Didge, ripping kind. Same time, bro. Fucking sweet.
Oh my god. That was so good. I was gonna cut this whole part, but now I'm gonna leave it in. Oh, way to go, man. Way to go.
Also, you said you're going to cut a part at the end of last episode. You did not.
Oh, yeah. I didn't because it was funny. It made me laugh.
He paused thinking he fucked up for a second.
Well, I was like, what is he talking about? And then I realized what you're talking about. No, I thought it was funny, so I left it in. I have the power. All right, come on. We got to keep plowing through this basketball here, man.
All right. So Jazz Clippers. Jazz won game 1, game 2. Clippers got the third one. Clippers had 6 straight road losses at Utah entering game 2. That stayed put, but game 3 next. So Jazz lead Clippers 2-1. Nets Bucks. Drew Holiday got a game-winning layup in game 3. Defensive slugfest. The Bucks ended up getting the win there, 86-83 off the layup from Holiday, as I said. Milwaukee's game 3 performance gave them a crucial victory by avoiding a 3-0 deficit to the almost the New Jersey Nets, the Brooklyn Nets, who have probably the most talented roster in recent memory.
Yeah.
Since the Warriors super team.
Yeah. For sure.
And they also lost to the Bucks in game 4, 107-96. That series is tied 2-2 going into game 5.
Okay.
76ers Hawks. The only thing I really want to talk about here is Joel Embiid getting a rebound, coming down on his knee wrong, grabbing it, clearly hurt, and the Atlanta fans cheering as Joel Embiid gets hurt.
Yeah,
I personally don't like Joel Embiid, but you don't fucking do that.
Yeah, not a great look.
You quiet while the guy's hurt, and when he gets up, you cheer. Doesn't matter if he's on your team. Doesn't matter if you like him. Doesn't matter if he's the worst fucking guy in the world.
Yeah, I would do that for like
it's just
Tom Wilson, even
common courtesy. Even if you can fucking sit in the back of your head and think, I hope that guy's fucking out for the season, but you don't say it.
Right, exactly. Yeah, no, I agree with you. That's fucking trash, bro.
Just common decency. And Twitter was pissed. Like, Sixers Twitter was pissed because they're like, oh, everyone shits on Philly fans. Look at this shit. And I kind of got to side with them there. That's fucked up.
Yeah, no, you 100% do. Like, they're right about it. You can't even argue it. Like, you just don't do that. And it's It's like trashy as fuck, bro.
Trashy as fuck. Suns Nuggets.
Oh,
Suns
yeah.
won game 1 and game 2 handedly. Jokic needed MVP performances from here on out to stay in the series. The Nuggets also need somebody to step up with a 2 role without Jamal Murray on the floor. I feel like it was kind of hurting them in the first round, but they were able to still get by Portland. Second round and here on out, they still need somebody to step up there. Suns led 3-0. Not great. Did not have what I said in the game 3. Suns still able to get past them easily, and we had a fight at the end of it.
Yeah, I was gonna say what they really need to do is step up the crowd control.
Do you want to take us through the fight video, Bert?
Yeah, it was pretty amazing. I saw it this morning, and
This morning.
and it was hysterical. Like nobody really knows at this point, at least according to like what I was reading, how the fight started. But the Suns fan basically just like grabs this Nuggets fan, of which there are two. And just,
Nuggets fan had the high ground, by the way.
Yeah.
Suns guy attacked with the low ground. Bold move.
yeah, Anakin should take a lesson
In a
from
stadium setting, that's bold move.
Yeah, it is. But he like wallops him like probably 5 or 6 times straight to the dome. Then like, basically pushes his homeboy back and looks at him and says, "Suns in 4, motherfucker," or something like that. And then they, collect what little dignity they have left and leave the scene. It got
Tough
me
look.
it got me kind of hype. I texted you, I was like, "Yo, boss move."
Boss move. He was fucking up the guy talking shit with one hand, and he was holding his homie back with the other one, just holding him there, not doing shit.
Yeah, and then to look at him and say Suns in 4.
Suns in 4,
That's-
which is a possibility right now. In game 4 right now, Suns are up 52-48 with some time remaining in the first half.
I mean, that's kind of
So
amazing.
looking to complete the sweep tonight.
Yeah, we shall see.
And if that is the case, that video is going to go everywhere.
Yeah, it is. He's gonna be like
It already has, but
he's gonna be like a hero
even
in that
more
city.
so. Yeah, gonna rally around that guy.
Yeah, he's gonna be a living legend, as they say.
Living legend. But yeah, that's all I got for basketball.
Okay, so we want to talk about some hockey now.
We can just skip right over it.
I'm really sorry, man. I really am. It's I mean, honestly, it's really all there is to talk about is what's happened in the Boston Islanders series and the Colorado and Vegas series, which is kind of the same thing. So this is just my opinion. Okay, now Matt Barzal is, and I've been saying it for at least a year. He is one of the best players in the league, like undeniably. He's an absolute monster. His explosiveness is absurd. His ability to, basically just turn nothing into something is ridiculous. So I'm not surprised at all that he has done what he's done as of, the past few days in the playoffs, especially considering they just beat the Lightning. And I believe he scored the first goal. So there you go. But it's interesting because in my opinion, and there's going to be some people who disagree with me here, but in my opinion, I think the Bruins offense overall is more talented than the Islanders offense. The Islanders have Matt Barzal. Yeah, they do. But I think the difference maker in that series is the same as the Avalanche Golden Knights series. It's the goaltending. Because Bruins just couldn't put up enough points. That's all it was happening. So their offense kind of, people were saying it wasn't putting up enough points, but really, if you look at it, the goalies were just stonewalling. It's the same thing with Vegas and Colorado. Vegas has Mark Stone. Okay, he might be the best player in the NHL right now. Fine, I'll admit that. No problem. But what I will say is Vegas has more like elite level offensive players. Or Colorado has more elite level offensive players than Vegas does. I mean, they just do. But they lost because Marc-Andre Fleury decided he wanted to be a brick wall. He wanted to go Mika Kiprusoff on somebody's ass. And I feel like
And when
that's
he
what happened.
decides to do that, he's with top 3 goalie in the league.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And that's what happened, you know? The Boston New York series is disappointing to me because
To you?
yeah, I know.
That fucking game 7 was like game 6 was like the worst game we played all season. It was top 3 worst games we played all season for sure. The offense couldn't do shit. Our defense was just leaving people in front of the fucking net.
Yep. Yeah. I stopped by the second period. I was like, I'm not
watching
I
stopped at the end of the second. Yeah. I was like, nope.
I'm not watching the rest of this game. It's just fucking garbage. Yeah, it was fucked up. When I saw the Islanders
they do every
first,
fucking year,
I was like, I saw the Islanders score first, and I was like, okay, I don't know how you felt. I know you have more invested in it, but I'm sure it's painful, so I'm trying to kind of carry you through here. I was like, I'm not worried. Like they'll score a goal. Like they have who they have.
I wasn't worried when we got the power play. I was like, oh, we got to score on this power play. We got to tie it up here, and we did. So exactly. I was like, all right, we're back in this shit. And then the second period was fucking horrendous. Yeah, we were in the neutral zone or our defensive zone the entire fucking period.
Yeah, and like what's funny is like when they scored that power play goal, like we were talking and we were like, all right, it's not over yet. Like they could still do this. And then that second period, man. Now the Islanders are statistically one of the best second period teams.
And fuck Brock Nelson. Fuck Brock Nelson.
I mean, dude, to me, the biggest thing in that game was that Kyle Palmieri hit fucked up, bro.
Fucked.
Like, that
was bullshit. They were blatantly targeting Charlie McAvoy.
Whatever, like, they're targeting him, sure. But, like, the problem with the play is it's so far beyond the actual whistle.
And that's what what I'm saying by targeting. Yeah. It's one thing to target them between the whistles, but when you're physically fucking out there trying to hurt a dude, it's a different thing.
Yeah, like after the whistle and everything. Like it was yeah. And just like they didn't do anything about it. Like that was the thing is I was like, come on, man, you gotta do something. And who knows, like maybe the ref, went over to him and was like, all right, you better watch your ass because, we're watching you now kind of thing or whatever, but I don't know, man. That play really upset me, and then I feel like after that the game just got away from him. Like I mean,
that was the rest of the game. It was fucking horrendous.
Yeah, I mean, shit. He was gone for what, like at least 5 minutes or something like that. So, and that's a big player to lose for that amount of time. And I feel like, we're talking about how there are Islander players
by far our best defenseman.
Yeah, they're like
Islander, and that's what I'm saying. They just were being left in front of the net with nobody fucking doing anything about it.
Yeah,
they just got rebounds or fucking passed to right on the slot, and they were just able to put in goals, and we were fucked.
Because your best D-man got taken off the ice in a dirty fucking play, which really kind of points to the fact that your coach was fucking right. He was right. They're not fucking squeaky clean at all. And I said last show, like, I'm surprised people think that about them because they're just, that's not what they are. They're a fucking, fucking rough and tumble team. And he got fucking fined $25,000 for saying that shit, didn't he?
Yeah, $25,000.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Let's talk about that because, it's conflicting to me. I understand, they're trying to make it so that coaches can't just fly off the handle and say anything they want to, i.e. John Tortorella, which also is interesting. I wonder how much salary that guy's had to pay out over his career. But
probably a good bit.
Yeah, right. But also at the same time, you see plays like that and you're like, okay, he's right. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I was very conflicted about it.
Yeah. New York Saints.
Yeah, that they're not. And
it's a bullshit series.
So yeah, I mean, for me, man, like it gets to this thing where I'm just like, I don't even fucking know who to root for anymore because I was really, really rooting for Boston and Colorado. Like I like both.
If we didn't win, I wanted Colorado to win.
Yeah, and now it's fucking, who gives a fuck? Like
I'm mad at the Islanders. I hate the Lightning. I hate the Canadians and the Knights or whatever.
Yeah, I think
I guess the Knights by default.
I think the Knights are going to stomp the Canadians, but this has been a year of upsets, so who fucking knows what's really going to happen? But I just feel like the Canadians have some grit and determination. But I don't think
them Canadians and their grits
and them goddamn grits, bacon and cheddar,
Strip
skitty
clubs.
and butter. I don't think Montreal has enough talent to overcome Vegas, unless Fleury crumbles, which he is known to do. Like he can be streaky in the playoffs. I've seen him do it.
But then Carey Price is a net on the other side, so
yeah, exactly. So that's a wild card too. We'll see. I honestly, at this point,
wild card, bitches.
Fuck the Islanders, but I do hope they beat Tampa because it would be beautiful if Tampa did all the bullshit they did this year with their fucking cap circumnavigation, and they still fucking lost. Like, that would just be like chef's kiss, dude.
Mwah.
Yeah. Fuck the Tampa Bay Lightning. They're cheating. But, yeah, I mean, like I said, there's not much else to talk about with hockey, man. So why don't we move it on to some, I'm going to do it on purpose this time. Football.
So not a whole lot of notes on football. Not a whole lot of talking points, just a lot of quick notes.
Right.
So we'll start off here. The NFL wants to expand international games to Germany. We know they're in London a lot. The Jaguars play out there a good bit throughout the season. There's other games out there too.
Did you say Germany?
Yes, sir.
Why? Is there a demand in Germany?
I mean, the Europe games all sell out and shit, so I think they just see it as new markets and big money.
Right, fair enough. I feel like Germans would be like, we do not enjoy this game.
And they'll make like, if they do if they do go through with that, it's only going to be like one game per year.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
yeah. This game is so violent.
It's so violent, yeah.
This is uncivilized. Bringing back out the accents.
Whipping them out.
When in doubt, whip it out. The accent, that is, not your penis.
Well.
No, that's assault in a public place. It's not okay. In the privacy of your own home, throw your dick anywhere you want to. On the pillow, on the counter, on the stove, whatever you want to do. I don't give a fuck.
On your buddy?
Yeah, wash it in the sink. I don't care. But when you're in public, keep that shit in your pants, man. This has been a
Rub
PSA.
it all over the mirror.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Put shaving cream on it, draw a face on it. I don't care. If you're in public, keep that shit, keep your dick in your pants.
A shadow puppet. I don't give a fuck.
Do what you want to. I don't care. Do what you want to. We're going to start making public service announcements for our YouTube channel.
Are they all going to be about stupid shit like that?
Yeah, keep your dick in your pants in public, stuff like that. Stuff that you should already know how to do. But
apparently, we just start rambling about things you can do with your dick in the privacy of your own home.
This is gold. Oh, I'm so proud of this. I feel like that's when we come up with our best ideas, is when we're actually podcasting. And then when we're not podcasting, we just sit there and try to brainstorm ideas and nothing really happens.
Garbage. Oh, hold on, though. Brew FC was a goddamn gold mine.
It is a gold mine. I'm absolutely with you. Someone out there needs to hop on this, and we need to start the Brew FC. Do you want to run down for the people what Brew FC is?
I do.
If they can't put it together.
It's a high brainchild if you couldn't put that together.
Yeah.
But we're going to make an energy drink beer hybrid and call it Brew FC and market it to
Kyle's exclusively.
Yeah. War.P.I.G.S. War.P.I.G.S.
I'm dying.
If we name this episode War.P.I.G.S, are we going to get copyrighted by Ozzy Osbourne's crazy ass?
Probably. Can we just spell War.P.I.G backwards? Gipraw, I guess is what that would be.
Gipraw.
That'll make it unfindable on YouTube.
Absolutely unfindable.
It'll be our least viewed video ever.
Stone Sports 52, Gip Raw.
What is a Gip Raw, you may ask? Kyle, football, what is happening? I feel like I'm losing my mind.
Julio Jones reported to Titans camp wearing a new number 2. But Julio Jones in Tennessee.
Tennessee.
You're the only 10 I see.
Ain't no place I'd rather be. A little Grateful Dead for you there. I know you probably don't know, but
plenty of places I'd rather be
than Tennessee. Yeah, me too.
I'll pass.
I've
heard it's nice.
It's pretty, but
I've heard it's nice, but I'll pass.
Again, the accents.
Just not my sane. Not my sane.
It's just not my scene. You know, I don't like it. Too many Kyles. Too many War.P.I.G.S.
The fact we can't name this episode War.P.I.G.S is a fucking war crime.
It's a travesty.
Goddamn Discord. There we go. We're back.
Yeah, you're back.
We're back. The Rock's back to the back.
Yeah. Finally.
Jalen Ramsey also changed his jersey number.
A lot of number changes. It's going around.
20 to number 5. But Jalen Ramsey, very popular NFL player, probably had to pay a pretty penny to switch from 20 to 5, as we discussed in an earlier episode.
Right.
Players had to buy out the remainder of the inventory with their old jersey numbers before they could switch to a new one.
I wonder why he changed his number. I wonder what his reasoning was.
He was 5 in college.
That's probably why. He's a little stitious. Hey, call back to a joke you didn't laugh at the first time, and you didn't laugh again. You're just leaving me out here to dry, man.
The people might.
Yeah, I know. But, like, you're my homie. You're supposed to... Thanks. You want snaps from me, but you can't give me anything? Kind of ungrateful, one-sided bullshit is this?
That's what we call right there payback, my friend.
Fair
Snap enough. For me genuine next time.
Fuck you.
It's my cousin, Genuine.
Oh, man. I need to rewatch that show.
I haven't in a while. I gotta do it, too.
I love when her Mercedes gets shot, and Craig...
No, it's great.
Comes up and she goes, Craig, I got you, dog!
Aaron Rodgers officially holding out. He was not at a mandatory minicamp for the Packers.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
That's the biggest news in the NFL this week.
Yeah, it is. That's I don't know, man. You know,
what do you do at this point? What do you tell him to get him to come on?
Like, see, here's my thing is, like, how do you even let it get to this point?
It's Aaron Rodgers.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how do you even let it get to this point? And don't get me wrong, I understand if a quarterback or a pitcher
some people
or a
have been
goalie
saying
go ahead
that he's overreacting too.
Well, I don't know if I necessarily agree with that, because here's the thing for me. Like I understand, you know, if you have a quarterback or a pitcher or a goalie or any other form of most important athlete on the field is quote unquote aging out, right? But if you look at his numbers from last season,
just won MVP.
He's fucking not aging out.
He just won MVP.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So, like, at a certain point, like, it's just, you have to step back and be like, what the fuck are you thinking? You know, like, you could say all you want to about Aaron Rodgers and maybe he's overacting, maybe he isn't. I'm not going to get into that debate because I think that's subjective. But what I think you can say with certainty is, what the fuck is management doing? Like, that, you just can't argue. It just doesn't make sense to me. You know, but I guess the people who are saying he's overreacting would argue that. But they can go fuck themselves real quick. That's how I feel.
Hey, bud, real quick, go fuck yourself. There you go. Thank you.
You know what I mean, though? Like, it's...
Yeah, no, I hear you.
It's insane. It's crazy to me. It's crazy.
I just had to play devil's advocate there for you for a minute.
Yeah, no, and I
You
I
rose
agree.
to the occasion, sir.
Yeah, just
Well done.
Thank you. I'll be here all week.
Oh fuck. More Packers news here. Backup tight end Jay Sternberger suspended 2 games for violating the substance abuse policy. Not a huge loss for the Packers, but staying on topic.
What substance was it? Do we know?
I don't think they said.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah, tell me, like, is it coke? Is it pot?
Yeah, if a motherfucker's gonna be doing drugs, at least let me know what drugs he's doing. Goddamn.
Yeah, come on, bro.
Yeah, come on, man. That's fucked up. Although some people
Let
would
me
argue
know.
the opposite.
What if he's
Keep
doing
that
crazy shit?
information
What if he's
private.
doing fucking meth and shit?
Yeah, he's
We
like,
need to know.
what's that Russian shit? Crocodile? Remember that shit?
What?
You don't remember that shit?
No.
Google crocodile right now.
Crocodile drug?
Yeah, CROCODIL. I knew it was like spelled weird. I had to figure out how they spelled it. There's no E, basically. Google it right now. It like rots people's skin. It's fucking nasty.
Decamorphine.
It's nasty as hell.
Semi-synthetic opioid commercialized by Roche with powerful, fast-acting effects such as sedation and analgesia.
The fuck is that?
ANALGESIA.
Now
we're in another
I don't know
search.
what it is, but I want no part of it. Like no.
The inability to feel pain.
Oh, okay. I want that. I absolutely 1000% want that.
So quick.
Yeah, I 1 million. I will pay somebody so much money for that right now. Except I don't want to smoke that shit. Because did you see the pictures of what that shit does to people's skin? It's nasty.
That shit's gross, Birdie.
I told you, dude.
Ah,
Yeah. Gross.
that's so fucking gross.
Right? Motherfuckers, they'll do anything. From a guy
Do
who's
that.
done almost everything but crocodile.
Why do people look at that shit and go, you know what, that's for me?
I don't know, man. It's something that I long have not you go to NA meetings and stuff and you just hear stories from people and it's like I still don't know.
I would never do coke, but like even that I understand to an extent. But how does somebody look at like black tar heroin and be like, you know what, I'm on it?
Well,
That's for me.
I can tell you how that happens. I mean, that's a simple question of like pill addiction, and then they make pills so hard to get that you got to get high somehow. So you go to that. Yeah, I mean that's how that really happens. But with like that crocodile shit and shit like that, like. I don't know. Like, it doesn't make sense, man. Like, why are you like just chill out, bro? Just
smoke a bowl, relax.
Yeah, like watch some Bruce Lee movies and like eat a Stouffer's or something, dude. Goddamn. Let's talk this shit out. Don't go smoke that stuff.
Make some Kraft mac and cheese, pack a bowl, and let's watch some movies.
Cut up
bro.
some jalapenos, put them in that shit. Come on, man. Life's looking up. Life is happy.
Play with your dick. Use it as a shadow puppet on the wall.
Exactly. Do some push-ups.
Put shaving cream on it.
Draw a face on it.
That's a callback.
Jesus Christ. I mean, we are living in the rabbit hole today.
The blowhole.
The blowhole. You're right. Yep. Like down a blowhole. Maybe that's what we should call it. I don't know. So, any other
spiraling into a coke addiction? We should call it down the blowhole.
Down the blowhole. All right, I tell you what. I'll pick my coke habit back up just so you can say it on air. I've been looking for a reason lately, anyway. So
we're gonna make a Michael Moore-esque documentary about it.
Down the blowhole.
Yeah, it's like shaky camera footage, and
we're just gonna walk up to people's doors.
We're gonna knock on your door and fucking shove a camera in your face and go, "Why'd you do this? Why are you on coke?"
We both went immediately.
Except
to the
it's
same
not
thing.
a door; it's a box.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Any other football stuff you want to talk about?
No, we can get away from the football and wrap it up with some little bit of ridiculousness to top off this fucking shit show.
Yeah, sure. What's going on?
So we got a man that paid his last child support payment in 8,000 pennies. 80,000 pennies.
I saw
excuse me.
this, dude.
He dumped a truckload of pennies on
That's
his ex-wife's front lawn.
fucked up.
It's so petty, and I love it.
Well, but here's the thing, though. Like, because I was with you at first, I was like, yeah, like that's a boss move, right? But then I thought about like, what if you're that dude's kid?
You just like,
and
Dad's kind of a dickhead.
Yeah, and you're just like, okay, Dad, I guess you don't want to help me at all. Like, you know, I don't know. Like, it just was kind of fucked up. But, you know,
I would hope he did all of the other payments like by the book, and then that last one, he was like, I just gotta be, I need this.
Yeah, and at least like walked up to the kid and was like, "Love you, bud." You know, and like maybe gave him $100 bill, or if it was his daughter, or you know, whatever.
He just like gives him a playful punch on the arm and goes, "Love you, sport."
Yeah, how you doing, champ?
He turns around and then walks away, and he's like, "Oh wait!" And he comes back and gives him like a 20. Turns back around.
Gives the ex-wife the finger. Throws the cigarette.
Hey, fuck you, bitch. Hey, and you, Steve.
And you, War-Pig. Yeah, I saw that. It was fucking crazy. It's like that dude that paid his court fines in pennies. Did you see that? It was a couple years ago. Now that's a boss move.
Mike Tolbert, former running back, he paid. He had like a bunch of issues with this like construction company. There were like a ton of issues, and he paid them in like a literal truckload of pennies when they were done like the addition on his house.
Wow. Oh my god, that must have been an enormous amount of pennies.
So much, because
you're talking like thousands upon thousands of dollars worth of pennies.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Now that's amazing. You know, as soon as you take the kid out of the picture, I'm all for it. You know what I mean?
It throws it off for you.
Yeah, because it feels like, I don't know, like borderline abuse or something. But as soon as you take the kid out of the picture and people are paying for shit in pennies, I'm like, fuck yeah, this is amazing.
Big fan of people paying for shit in pennies, though.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
Last bit here, we're gonna move to a little UFC.
Little Brew FC. Got to plug the product, man.
Brew FC. 4 bodyguards by bodyguards.
4 War-Pigs by War-Pigs.
By War-Pigs. Okay. We can name the episode War-Pigs if it's an acronym, right? Now I got to think of an acronym for War-Pigs.
Yeah. I have nothing. I got nothing. What I mean,
we all really prefer it.
I don't know. I mean, that's so close. I
was trying to
gratuitously
like the name Kyle too.
Gratuitously sick, shitty.
We'll figure.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there.
Either way.
MMA
Twitter had a huge win this weekend. UFC middleweight champion Israel Adesanya gave MMA Twitter kingpin Booger Beard 4 tickets for UFC 263 floor seats, and after the fight he came up to him and put the belt, the UFC middleweight belt, on just a random MMA Twitter guy who's constantly talking about sucking people's dicks and all sorts of crazy shit. He's a hilarious follow on Twitter, though. If anyone out there listening has Twitter, definitely give him a follow. He is now the true king of MMA Twitter after this, because everyone was behind him last night. It was funny.
It is pretty amazing. Like the joy in his face is so pure. You know what I mean? It's so pure.
And he's just like talking ridiculous shit on Twitter all the time.
Yeah, it's like
funny that this UFC champion's just like, you know what? You deserve this, buddy.
Yeah, it's like if somebody flew me to like a Stanley Cup game and let me touch the cup.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like that's crazy.
That dude just had his fucking life his dreams come true.
Yeah,
life complete for Booger Beard. But shout out to him. It was awesome to watch last night. I kept going to his Twitter page to see what was going on next.
What a name, too. Booger Beard.
Oh, yeah.
That's a great name.
It's a phenomenal name.
Slay in the Twitter game. Good job.
Killing it.
Big ups to Booger Beard. Anything else you want to talk about?
I think that'll do it.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Lamar
exhausted.
Odom.
What
Lamar
about?
Odom.
What about? What about?
Yeah, more celebrity boxing. He knocked out some guy named Aaron Carter. I don't know who that is.
Aaron Carter, like the singer?
Yes.
Like the little brother of Nick Carter from the Backstreet Boys? That's who that is.
Yes. That one.
Wow.
Lamar Odom knocked that guy out. So the height advantage there was a little ridiculous.
Yeah, that is ridiculous.
It's just like a regular guy fighting an NBA player.
I mean, celebrity
Granted,
boxing's
Lamar
out of
Odom's
control.
old as fuck and a cokehead, and his body is not what it used to be, but still, he's like 6'9", 6'10".
Motherfucker can still bang, I guess. Celebrity boxing's out of control, dude.
That was why I wanted to bring it up, because we just talked about it last week.
Like,
how fucking ridiculous it is, and that shit was just like the icing on top of the cake.
Yeah, I mean, like, remember when it used to be like, wasn't it like a game show basically at one point, or like a reality TV show?
Probably. Remember Celebrity Deathmatch?
Fuck yeah. What a show.
That was like, they would like play reruns of it like super early in the morning on like Comedy Central and shit.
Yeah, like Marilyn
when I was
Manson
going to
killed the
school.
Spice Girls and all that.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. We used to. I mean, I think it started on MTV, and we used.
Maybe
to,
it was MTV. That was probably what it was.
I think it did move to Comedy Central eventually, but when I was a kid, you know, it used to come on at like 11 o'clock on MTV, and we would stay up and watch it. And I mean, it was an event.
I remember watching like reruns of it, like getting ready for school in the morning and being like, I don't even want to go to school. I just want to sit here and watch.
Yeah,
Celebrity
it's
Deathmatch.
a pretty incredibly like genius.
That was obviously
concept.
before I ever got high and shit too. Like I'd love to just sit down and get baked and watch.
Yeah.
Watch just
Oh,
Celebrity
dude, I'm
Deathmatch.
telling you, like,
Burty live stream. We're gonna live stream over Celebrity Deathmatch.
Oh, that's a great idea.
That's a phenomenal idea.
Yeah, it's a pretty good idea. I'm telling you, dude, when I was a kid and that show was coming out, it was a weekly fucking event. Like, there was a countdown to the match in which Marilyn Manson was going to fight. I think it was Hanson.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, like, everyone in school was like, oh, this weekend, Marilyn Manson's going to fight Hanson, or whoever it was, you know? We're like, fuck yeah. Like, who's going to win? You know, it was fucking hilarious, man. And then South Park came on after it, or maybe before it. But it was like back to back. It was like right when South Park came out, you know. So
yeah,
that was a world-shattering year.
Big old combo there.
Yeah, I wish I could do a Cartman impression. I feel like my life would be more complete if I could. I can't.
Get it now. Get it now.
That's like the best I can do. I can't, you know. Could do a Scottish
Now,
accent.
get it. My pie.
I could do an Irish accent. I could do bubbles, but I can't do.
I got the Russian, and my Scottish has gotten a lot better.
It has gotten way better. I can do English. I can do Australian. We're just bragging now. That's all we're doing.
More things we can do with our dick. Put it on the table. What's up?
Yeah. I'm at home. Don't give me shit. I'm in my home. I can do whatever I want with my dick.
In the privacy of my own home. Just me and my pets.
And my dick.
And my dick.
This is out of control. I'm cutting it off now. Thanks for listening to this episode of Stone Sports. Follow us on all socials. It's Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube. Say goodbye, Dubs.
See you next Tuesday.
Later.